meeting on Parkmore was organised by Galway West South Mayo T.D. Hildegarde Naughton and was attended by business leaders and members of Galway Chamber. They outlined their concerns in relation to the cost of the congestion experienced by employees and visitors to Parkmore. Minister Coveney says the government will provide whatever funding is necessary, but the issue has to be managed by the local authority. Speaking to FYI Galway after today's meeting, Deputy Hildegarde Naughton says business leaders outlined their frustration with the situation to Minister Coveney.
They were there to really outline their significant frustration with the lack of progress in relation to putting in place, in particular, short-term measures with regard to alleviating traffic congestion in Parkmore, and the fact that this has been ongoing now for up to 3 years and very little has been done. So the Minister listened very carefully, and I know he's going to discuss the matter with the City Manager. It's the City Council that really needs to be taking the lead on this. In 2015, I secured €100,000 for the design and planning to widen the Parkmore Road, and it was only before Christmas of 2016 that the consultants were appointed. And this just isn't good enough with regard to trying to tackle the traffic problems of people, 6,000 people, more than 6,000 people travelling in and out to Parkmore every day, not to mention the effect it's having on their quality of lives and the impact that that's having on potential job expansion and investment in that area. So the business leaders spoke very clearly and very comprehensively with regard to what was needed, and the fact that the consultants have outlined a number of short-term measures that can be put in place and that this hasn't happened, I think that has really added to the sense of frustration. Often and too often the long-term solution of the outer city bypass is given with regard to solving the Parkmore traffic situation. And in my view, that's really holding the employees at Parkmore hostage to the council's bid with regard to progressing that. And we all know that the bypass will take a minimum of 10 years for that to progress. So we really need to be looking at short-term measures as well as planning, obviously, for the medium to long term. But that's the deep sense of frustration. And there is a sense of emergency about this now. So that was the sense of the meeting, and I think the Minister got a very clear picture with regard to the current situation.